Hey guys, welcome back, John Megacycle here, another episode of Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath. Still testing out the Twitch YouTube recording functionality. I want to thank everyone for being patient. You guys have given me great feedback, great questions in battle. It's been an absolutely awesome experience for me, and I hope you're enjoying the ride as well. I just finished up a 1 versus 4 match against 4 hard AI as the Brotherhood of Nod. This time I'm going to mix it up and I'm playing as the Global Defense Initiative. Now, GDI is known throughout every single Command & Conquer game as the heavy military behemoth. GDI has gotten funding from the United Nations, which is what created the, let's call it, faction in the first Command & Conquer series. They have all the benefits of all the researches of all the nations on the planet, which is fantastic. They have a military force of tanks and hardware that is unmatched on the planet. Now the problem with that is GDI historically has a very difficult time acquiring funding. That's been a recurring theme through the storyline. So what I have for you today is a mission that very much resembles that. What we have is 1 GDI player, myself, versus 4 Nod players. Now this is just AI, they're balanced. I'm not expecting a lot of intelligence here. What I'm expecting is a lot of numbers. Nod is very good for throwing a lot of crap at you. Tanks, lightly armored tanks, Humvees, buggies, the kitchen sink, everything. That's what Nod's good for. Nod's good is good for the sneaky tactics that get behind you, mess you up when you don't even know. So what do we have here? I've got 1 versus 4. We're going with the same rules as a previous skirmish, 40,000 credits. I'll do the math for you. That's 160,000 credits against my 40,000. I'm really hoping that 40 is going to be enough for me to slap some hardware together, really get something I can work with, and push. The problem is if I take too long, I'm just going to get messed up. So let's see. Let's talk turkey here. How are we going to do this? We started in the corner. There's a couple of Tiberium piles here, and we've got 1 choke point right here. What I did in the previous match is what I'm going to try in this one again. We built what's called an emissary in the Nod speak. For GDI, I believe it's called an outpost. That's going to expand our build control out to here. And then we're going to start setting up defense. Now, for Nod, we had turrets and we had reckoners. The reckoners were great because they acted like, let's say, bunkers or like hardened APCs, and they were great holding missile infantry. We don't have that for GDI. So we're going to have to think of a new tactic to really start deploying and hardening this fort without spending a ton of cash on really expensive hardware. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably tech up. We'll try to get the sonic emitter technology as quickly as we can on the defensive, and on the offensive, I'm going to have to think that one through. I'm not too sure. Hopefully juggernauts? We'll have to use juggernauts defensively as well, but we'll just have to see how this spills out. Yeah, really, I'm not too sure. This will be the first time I've ever played this one, so let's give her a go. I'm genuinely nervous.
Building. Training.
Okay, same thing. We're doing a crane. We're doing it is a outpost. Oh, it's a surveyor. It's a surveyor that unpacks into an outpost. I was half right. I'm gonna give myself that one. I was half right.
Building.
Ready for base expansion.
Okay, get out here.
Not bad.
Perfect.
Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. Building.
Okay, we're definitely going to have to supplement our defenses with a lot of rocket infantry. That's no doubt.
Options. Building. Training.
Get you guys up there immediately.
Building. Construction complete.
Okay, refinery. Oh, I don't need too many of those. Refineries are very flippin' expensive. We need to make sure we're not wasting a ton of cash.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
We're gonna go War Factory right away. I think we're gonna want a good mix of APCs because what APCs are able to do is they're able to deploy mines. Oh, there we go. There's our call.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
And we're gonna go this way.
Construction complete. Building. Construction
Okay,
complete.
good mix of troops.
Construction complete. Building.
Missile squad ready for combat.
Cannot deploy here.
Oops, come on.
Building.
I ain't got time to click around all day.
New construction options.
Did I already build that?
Building
I am building
on
that.
hold.
Let's go that.
Cancelled. Building.
Let's not go that.
Complete. On hold.
Oh, I'm getting indecisive.
Building.
That's one of the nice things about being Nod, is you can lay a ton of stuff for the enemy to shoot at. The problem is right now, every single thing they shoot at is going to be my stuff. Which might sound weird, but I mean everything's going to be a critical structure I need to defend. Yes, offline for a little bit.
Enemy unit sighted. Our base is under attack. Unit
I really need to get the sonic emitter technology as quickly as possible. Okay, that was easy on that side, but we did not defend our east at all.
Construction complete. Building.
So, time to start layering some stuff up.
Repairing. Construction complete. Building.
Yep, here they come.
Repairing. Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit under attack.
Okay, a lot of this missile infantry is what's going to really save us against those heavy vehicles.
Construction complete. Building.
Holy crap!
New construction options. Construction complete.
Okay, cool.
Building.
Held off for the first few strikes. We're going right to sonic emitters. What I can really see is them moving right away to avatars, and that's going to give us a really hard time. Let's go ahead and get
Enemy unit
3
sighted.
APCs online. Zone troopers are going to be absolutely amazing defensively.
Construction complete.
Let's get 3 of those.
Our base is under attack.
These sonic emitters are going to make great work against the Nod vehicles. Nod vehicles are traditionally light armor, so this is going to work out pretty nice.
Repairing. Building.
Okay, they're bringing a lot of light hardware. I'm not too worried about it.
Construction complete.
Let's get a sonic emitter there. We need to really spread out our stuff so we have equal coverage. Here's what we're going to do.
Unit lost.
We're going to start... yeah, we're going to use APCs as our primary attack function.
Building.
Ready when you are.
Let's bring you guys back.
Commander?
I changed my mind.
Construction complete.
What do you need?
Enemy
Personnel
unit
carrier.
sighted.
Okay, let's do this.
Training.
I want a bunch of those, I want a bunch of these, I want another bunch of that, and a bunch of that. That's going to be really expensive, but that's going to be very mobile and versatile when it comes to moving stuff around. The APCs are pretty quick, and they've got a fair amount of armor. Since the units inside of the APCs can shoot out, filling them with zone troopers are going to be quite nice.
Under attack. Cannot building.
Okay, I need more power plants. These defenses are pretty power hungry.
Pay attention. Listen up,
Construction
missile
complete.
squad. Pay attention.
Construction
APC
complete.
ready for combat.
Building. Enemy unit sighted. Repairing.
Ready for combat.
Repairing.
Remember when I mentioned that repairing is the biggest pain in the butt? Yeah, I stand by that.
APC ready
Building.
for combat.
Insufficient funds.
APC, what's the plan? standing by.
Troopers ready for action.
Okay, these troopers are expensive as heck, but they'll be worth it.
On hold.
Let's take a break.
Cancelled. On hold.
Let's take a break.
We're
We
coming.
got some good stuff here. Let's also try to start making a move.
Construction
Once these guys are done attacking, we're going to move on them.
APC standing by. In
Our
transit.
base is under attack.
Eva, our base has been under attack ever since this map started.
Ready when you are.
Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up.
APC, what's the plan? We're coming.
I don't want to lose a ton of dollars in infantry here, and that's a little dangerous with these APCs. Once you lose the APC, you lose the units inside.
APC standing by.
Especially when we've
Ready
got
when
these
you are.
zone troopers. Ugh, gosh, that's a lot of cash. I don't want to waste words.
Building.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
In this
Hang on.
matchup, instead of trying to overwhelm the
Our base is
AI
under attack.
through a method that they're not used to, meaning using an air force, we're going to meet them on the ground. We're going to give them all the opportunity to whoop us.
Repairing.
Up and ready.
Okay. Good.
Ready for that
Rig,
battle base.
I want you to deploy right here.
Personnel
That's going to
carrier.
give us a little... actually, you know what? Change my mind. Right there.
APC,
What the
plan?
rig does is it allows us to repair units, and it also has 2 Guardian cannons attached to it. So actually, we're going to start building a second layer of defense back there. Let's go ahead and get you guys an aggressive
Ready when
stance.
you are. Stand by for assault. APC
Construction
standing by.
complete. Unit
Personnel
under attack.
carrier.
Enemy
Take
unit
them out.
sighted.
Let's make this quick.
And can we just run them over?
APC, what's
I don't
the
know.
plan? Move in on them. Ready
Look
when
at
you
that.
are.
Zone
Personnel
troopers
Enemy
are
unit sighted. Our
amazing.
base is
Personnel
under
carrier.
attack.
And let's hit the nodes. Let's not waste any time
Under
here.
attack.
Stay on them.
Silence.
Fire!
They actually built a good amount of defense.
Personnel carrier.
I don't think we're ready for that. We need to pull back.
Right away.
Training.
Let's go ahead and continue with that method of building a ton of zone troopers. Now we need to
Unit
start
under
expanding our
APC, ready
command
for combat.
abilities.
Building.
Ready when you
There's a
are.
lot of really good command abilities we don't have right now.
Operations underway. Commander?
Construction
Hang on.
complete.
Ready for
Our
combat.
base is under
Operations underway.
attack. Harvester under attack.
Harvester under attack.
APC standing
Well,
by.
thank goodness we have these APCs, because this is going to work wonders.
APC, what's the plan?
Not only can the APCs themselves shoot, but any rocket infantry we have are just going to tear these guys apart.
Tiberium field depleted.
Commander,
Now that
ready
could have
for
been
combat.
really problematic if we didn't react quickly. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to take our rig and we're going to deploy it back here. Now what's that going to do? Any harvester that passes is going to get free repairs. So that's a really good tactic, is to deploy a rig or two in your Tiberium field.
Repairing.
Did I lose a sonic emitter? No, I don't think so. What are we building? I'm freaking broke. What are we building? The answer is nothing. That's what we're building.
Trooper squad.
Nothing laced with nothing, baked into a pie of nothing.
Ready when you are. Commander?
We need 2 more rocket infantry.
Training.
Okay, let's take a look. There's the repair radius. As the harvester dumps off the Tiberium, it's getting repairs.
Enemy unit
This is how you maintain an effective harvesting machine. There we go. Every time it drops off Tiberium, you guys are harving this stuff insanely ineffectively. There's a field
Our
there.
base is under attack.
There's a field here. Did they get anything? No, they didn't.
APC standing by.
Okay.
Listen up, missile squad.
This is becoming slightly less than effective for when we were playing as Nod, which is fine. We're trying a different tactic. There's going to be a few hiccups. The only real danger I see is if they really start mass producing super weapons. Also, the rig also has a SAM site built on top of it. Yep, look at that. Free repairs as it's coming in.
We're coming.
That's how you super duper increase the longevity of your vehicles, especially your harvesters, considering how critical they
Our
are.
base is under attack. Enemy commander detected. Repairing.
APC,
Yeah,
what's the
Commander
plan?
didn't stand a
Hang on.
chance. Alright, let's go do some damage. We have some new abilities. Let's actually review them really quick. We have our Zone Trooper drop, which, drops Zone Troopers. Shockwave Artillery,
Select target.
which acts as an EMP. And Orbital Strike, which I don't know if I got to explain that one.
In transit.
What this is really going to do is hopefully going to mess up their power base a bit.
APC, what's the plan?
Enemy unit sighted.
Stand by for assault.
And what we'll be able to do is a lot of this.
Stay on them. Let's make them out. We're coming.
Unit lost.
Commander, in transit.
The AI when it comes to moving units I've always felt is just a little sloppy.
APC, what's the plan?
Okay, let's go ahead and work on these turrets
We
then.
have contact, sir. Stand by for assault.
I was really hoping that we could have just paralyzed them completely,
Hit 'em.
but
Hit
that's
'em.
not the case.
Let's make this quick.
With the power drop.
Select target.
We have contact, sir.
Unit
Okay, bring it
under
back.
attack.
Target confirmed.
Bring it back.
Target there. Move in on them. Personnel carrier. Right there. Hang on. Operations underway.
Man, they really heavied up on defenses, huh?
Stay on them.
I guess I didn't notice it with the other players because we never really met our opponent on land.
Stay on them. Right there. We have contact, sir. Take them out.
Yeah, we really just went completely over
Let's make
our
it quick.
other opponents, and that was really it.
Hang on.
So let's go ahead and start cleaning up shop.
Our base is under attack.
Okay. We got our land game figured out, but we need an answer in case we're attacked via the sky. It's really time for us to build an airfield. It's also time for us to start getting some hardware going
Give it to them.
for the air.
Right away.
Okay, let's bring it back. Bring it back. We can outrange a bunch of this stuff.
APC, what's the plan? Fire.
Let's peg off that
Hit
guy.
'em. Stay on them.
Let's see, can we hit all the power plants without getting hit?
Unit detected.
Stay on 'em.
Silos near.
Oh, look at that.
Base under attack. Building.
Oh, they want some of the gravy. They're coming back.
Unit
Let's
under
make this
attack.
quick. Take him out. Hit him. Hit him. We have contact, sir.
Perfect. They're completely offline. Not a problem for us anymore.
Cannot deploy.
Okay, here we go.
New construction options.
New abilities. We're going to go ahead and get, let's say, 5 hammerheads online. We're also going to dump this back here, because if their harvesters come through, we should annihilate them. Really, we should have been able to take care of them at this point,
Repairing.
but they just
Construction
walk right
complete.
through. I mean, there's no walls in this
Stealth
game.
unit detected.
There he is. Wipe him.
Heavy gunship airborne.
Ah,
Our base is
serious?
under attack. Select
There he is.
Unit
Ready when you are.
promoted.
Operations underway. APC standing by.
Did we get him? Heck yeah, we
Stay
got
on
him.
'em.
Hammerhead online.
Enemy
Ready when you
Okay,
are.
there's one guy done. We had a bit of losses. I'm not gonna lie. That one wasn't really as pretty as I would have liked. But again, we tried a different tactic. We tried to see where that went.
Training.
Didn't go too well.
Enemy unit sighted.
We're gonna go ahead and get a refinery. We need power plants. We need to keep expanding our economy.
Pay attention. Hammerhead here.
We have contact, sir.
Construction complete.
Yeah, you guys come right here.
Missile squad
Perfect
ready
for some
combat.
repairs. A little bit of R&R.
Hammerhead
Then we're gonna start thinking about what we can do about other guys, considering that was a sizable amount of hardware we just chucked at them.
Launchers ready. Look alive. Hammerhead here.
Whew, that was a bit much.
APC standing by. Ready when you are.
These guys barely got out.
Sighted. Construction complete.
Ground support.
Tiberium field depleted.
These guys are perfect,
Moving out. Systems
used
engaged.
when defending against these terrorists. Or fanatics.
Acknowledged.
Oh, good. Deep breaths.
Yes,
We're
sir.
doing okay.
You need me.
Again, not as quickly as I would have liked, but this turned out pretty nice. We got 1 down. We got 3 to go. That gives us quite a bit of breathing room. We're gonna go ahead and get that going on.
Yes, sir.
How about you come over here?
Okay, here we go.
You come over here. Let's do that. But look at now, all of our harvesters full health. That's perfect. We turned our rattling old harvesters,
Commander?
re-cleaned them up. Didn't take any more effort on our part. Perfect. Okay. Next, we're gonna try something else. Could go for the mammoths. Those are expensive as all get out. Juggernauts are also really pricey. We're not sitting on a ton of money right now. We have an income level. I mean, I'm
Enemy
kind of
unit
hesitating to
sighted.
waste a bunch of money building way more harvesters.
Acknowledged. Got the
Let's just go ahead and clean that up, shall we? Perfect.
Acknowledged. Got the
Now, I don't want to do this whole thing by hammerheads, but those are probably going to be our best bet. Let's wait a second or two, see if we can do a scan, see what's
Select
around here.
target. Stealth unit detected.
Okay.
ground support.
Let's see what damage we can do preliminary with these hammerheads. I'm sure we could get some serious damage in here,
Select target.
because I don't see any anti-air.
Death from above.
We're just going power. That's it. Power is easy to destroy. It'll soften them up a bit.
Select target.
Sit tight.
Select target.
Hammerhead engaged. What do you need? Let's go.
We're gonna save you guys for a special surprise.
Zone is hot.
Actually, we could walk these guys with. Oh, look at that! Laser tanks or beam cannons. They're called.
Hammerhead engaged.
That could have been a problem.
Troopers in the field.
These guys should be absolutely powerless in another second.
Here, want some more? Down.
Stealth unit detected.
Oh, get him!
All systems on red.
Get 'em.
Target acquired. Hammerhead engaged.
Unit under attack.
Now this might have been enough to take out a human player, you know, if we moved quickly enough, but they didn't know what we were even using.
Weapons on full.
Okay, we got a little more time here, then we're gonna have to bring these hammerheads back. Okay, you guys go crazy. Oh, well, they're done.
Unit lost.
Zone is hot.
Enemy unit
Ground
sighted.
support on the
Our
way.
base is under attack.
Okay. Let's go ahead and work on some Firehawks and some Firehawk technology. Those are the GDI bombers. Those are going to be absolutely great if we need to soften up a single structure, assuming a Temple of Nod is constructed.
Ready when you are. ABC, what's the plan?
Construction complete.
Park it there.
Okay, a couple layers of defense here. We're starting to answer other questions. What do we do against the Air Force? How do we move our forces quickly? Those kinds of things are what we're trying to work on right now. I'm going to work on some bombers. That's going to give us some really good attack advantage.
Firehawk docked and ready.
Oh man,
Bomber standing
these
by.
things are beauties.
Roger that command.
Select target. Enemy unit sighted.
Approaching Firehawk docked and ready.
Since they have no anti-air,
Firehawk
significant
docked and
amount of
ready.
damage.
Select target.
Coordinates received. Stand by for
Let's use the
bomb.
Orca airstrike. Let's see what
Our
that does
base
for
is
us.
under attack.
Firehawk docked and
We're
ready.
going to keep our Air Force garrisoned right there. And
Firehawk docked
airstrike
ready.
took it out. There's a lot of damage we could do through just using command abilities. That's one thing I'd really like to mention in this game.
All set.
They did a pretty
good.
solid job with paying up
Firehawk,
using command abilities like these for a price. I've always appreciated that a little bit better than just a timer. The price really adds another element to it, so you can't just keep hammering a bunch of abilities, wait 5 minutes and keep hammering them. Adding a cost to a command
Firehawk,
ability
docked and ready.
really
We're
adds
clear.
another layer of
Firehawk,
difficulty for you to
standing
just
by.
use
Be
it.
good.
Okay,
Enemy
how's our
unit sighted.
research?
Ground support. Firehawk standing by. Firehawk here. Target confirmed. Firehawk standing by.
We're just going to start cleaning up. This is very simple. We've done enough damage to them. There's not a whole lot they can do without starting to rebuild. And they'd have to sell off a bunch of these structures to get the money. Oh, I knew I sent a second battalion there. No problem. Look at that.
Got the guns.
Now you guys are repaired. Let's go ahead and finish them off.
Ground support.
Now we've got 2 more AI that we need to start worrying about. I always love the mammoth tanks, but they're so darn expensive for this endeavor, I don't know if they're
Enemy
worth
unit
it.
sighted.
Zone is hot.
Our base is under attack.
Let's get another watchtower there. And actually, we're sitting on some cash. Let's get some upgrades. This is one of my favorite, the AP ammo upgrade. Rifleman APCs, hammerheads. And watchtowers with armor-piercing ammo, increasing damage. That's all we've been using so far. Our watchtowers we've been using strictly for anti-infantry, duh. We've been building APCs, we have hammerheads. We haven't been using any riflemen really, so that's kind of a dumb statement, but we've certainly been using a lot. Can I blow up that husk?
Target acquired.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
The husks don't take a ton of damage, but just enough to blow them up. Sitting on a ton of cash, let's use it to our advantage, shall we? Enemy base.
Select target. Our
Let's
base is
just
under
cause a
attack.
crap ton of chaos. There,
Select target.
there, just like indiscriminate shenaniganry.
ABC standing by.
Oh crap! I really wish I noticed that before. I could use that shockwave a minute ago.
Repairing.
Everyone on the front,
Unit under attack.
Ready when you are.
get going.
Unit lost. Select
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys.
Our base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Unit promoted.
Stay on them.
Zone is hot.
Oh, very impressive. That was a very good move on their part. They got their heavy avatars, they came in, and here's their beam cannons.
ABC standing by.
No, don't go in. I don't want to lose a bunch of my really expensive infantry due to Tiberium poisoning.
Building.
Weapons on full.
Our base is under attack.
Hose them down.
Okay, that just punched a huge freaking hole in our defense. Yeah, we have some work to do.
Unit promoted.
Acknowledged.
Is that everything?
Construction
Okay,
complete.
time to take care of all these husks. There you go. See that? That was an engineer. Could have taken over one of these husks and used one of them against us. Granted, the unit comes back at half health, but that's certainly something I don't want to screw around with.
In transit.
Acknowledged.
Okay, you guys just became our first line of defense. Congratulations. You win.
Building.
Firehawk here.
Either way, I got some new
The
toys.
thrusters.
Construction
Roger that,
complete.
command.
Gonna use some waypoints, a little fancy maneuvering here, make sure that they get to the right spot. Okay, there's that. How are we doing on money?
These air filters working? Okay.
You guys are
now,
harvesting like
we'll take care
nothing.
of it. Loader's ready. Everything's set?
Yeah, you guys are harvesting baloney.
These air filters working?
We're gonna start, I really don't like sending out my harvesters, but we need some cash. We need to start moving on something here. Okay.
Select
Scan.
target. Stealth unit detected.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'll take We're this. Clear. This one's Firehawk here. Target confirmed. We have a lock.
If that doesn't screw up their whole power base, look at that. What was that? 6, 2, 4, 6 power plants. No cost to us, wiped them out. Perfect. That's exactly what we need to happen. It's that kind of a push. When we attack again, it's going to be amazing. Guys, come back, come for repairs. We got some cash. Let's go ahead and start beefing up more of our defenses here.
Building.
1 or 2 more sonic emitters. I don't think we're going to use guardian cannons at all.
Acknowledged. All set.
Now, one of the abilities I really love about these guys is the Stratofighter. How come I can still see that? Oh, because I scanned it. The Stratofighter allows them to teleport to any area that we can see. So I don't want them to teleport right here because they'll just start dropping bombs. So we're just going to move again anyhow. Let's see here. Let's get... Oh. Okay.
Enemy unit sighted.
New course received. Where do you need me?
Building.
Acknowledged. All set.
We're going to start working on, I think, the
Under
MCV.
attack.
I think we can take out the MCV
Enemy
easily
base
with these
sighted.
guys.
I see him. Firehawk here. Looking good. Firehawk on his way. Got the gun.
Okay, so check this out.
Unit
They're in the
promoted.
air,
Over.
and now they're here. That's an awesome way to get in and out of combat very quickly. I saw that. I saw that. Now here's where the shockwave artillery is really going to pay off. Watch this. It acts as EMP. Look at that. Those guys are just offline. We probably didn't need to use it, but look at that. It works out great. You could disable a very expensive army very quickly.
Cannot deploy.
Yeah, we can just send our merry way. Oh, I saw a stealth tank.
Silos needed.
Target acquired.
Construction complete.
Yeah, silos aren't going to be needed the very second I start spending.
Copy.
And command abilities are a very expensive proposition, let me tell you what. Let's go ahead and get another watchtower or 2.
Got the guns.
And we got the
Bomber
cash and
standing
we got
by.
the time.
Roger
Let's
that.
go ahead and get you guys moving. We're
Construction
going to do another
complete.
radar sweep.
Select
What?
target.
What?
Stealth unit detected.
Okay.
Our base is
Oh,
under attack.
nope, stop.
All set.
I'm not going to use the Stratofighter because I need to do a little micromanagement here.
Approaching target. We're clear. This one's mine.
I think that was everybody. 1, 2... No, I missed somebody.
We're clear.
Got you.
Firehawk
Got you.
standing by.
Got you. Got you. Okay,
Ready
no, we
for
got it all.
coordinates.
3 power plants, 4 operation center, hand of Nod. It's clean up from here on in. These guys have nothing left. And I literally think they have nothing that can stop us. So here's what we're going to do.
Target.
Sit tight.
And that pretty much spent all our cash.
Got the guns.
Unit promoted.
Let's go ahead and concentrate on production. It's the most important thing. We want to prevent them from building anything to stop us. Their MCV is down. Let's get you guys in aggressive.
Select
Now we can
target.
really be jerks and start dropping off even more supplies in the back of their base,
Approaching drop zone.
which we will. Oh yeah, sonic repulsion
Select
pad.
target.
That's very similar to the laser wall that Nod had.
All systems on red. Hammerhead engaged.
We're just going to pick these guys apart.
What do you need?
Enemy defeated.
Poof, just like that. Huh. Well, I feel really stupid I sent in those snipers.
Ground support.
Okay.
Got the guns. Moving out. That's right.
Very good, very good. Just station you guys up.
Firehawk here. Acknowledged.
These Firehawks are so
Enemy
freaking
unit
awesome.
sighted. Select target.
Alright, who's ready for some fun?
Acknowledged.
I know I am.
It's a go.
There's 1,
Silos needed.
there's
I'll
2,
take this. Firehawk standing by.
there's 3,
Looking good. It's a go.
Unit under attack.
We're going in.
there's 4. just flatlined this base. There's no power. 2 power plants up there. They can't possibly keep all their crap online.
Select
So,
target.
let's really make this festive, shall we?
Select target. Select target.
Copy. Bombers on their way.
Stealth unit detected.
That's just a little bit of proof that command abilities can be just as effective as super weapons. We haven't built our ion cannon. We're not using half of our high-tech hardware. No
Unit
mammoths,
under
no
attack.
Marv. That's a really important point too that was made. We haven't built a Marv. We haven't even considered the heavy stuff. Just a good mix. Now that we have some bombers, which have been very helpful.
Firehawk
They're
standing
probably
by.
ready to go. Yeah,
We'll
you
take
can
that
you can
area.
fire these guys off like
Firehawk,
crazy.
where do you need me? Bomber standing by. Target confirmed. Looking good. I'll take this. Set. We have a clear.
Let's go ahead and do a
Good to
little
go.
micro,
All set.
shall we?
Target confirmed. Ready for coordinates. I see him.
That's just going to paralyze them all over again.
Unit under attack.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And all they have are these things, little raider buggies. Oh, now they're starting to
Silence
answer our question with
Training.
a nice mix of units. They're starting to add some more anti-air units to start to answer our Air Force question.
Ground support.
We could easily dump some zone troopers back there. We could just dance them up. You know, we should even get some juggernauts, but I think I opted to build some mammoth tanks instead. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff out. We've been
Unit
sitting on
under
some
attack.
cash for a while now. So let's actually make sure. Yep, scanner packs. Ooh, railgun upgrades. I would research the tungsten AA, but we don't have any AAs built, so I kind of don't care.
ABC, what's the plan?
Enemy unit sighted. Building. Upgrade complete. Select target. Enemy base sighted.
Alright, let's go in for the kill.
Troopers ready for
I
action.
really want to shut these guys down on a power perspective. Oh, hang on.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, these hammerheads are a bit more armored than the Venoms, but certainly not by a ton. They're still helicopters. We still need to take care of them.
Stealth unit detected.
And we're going to run back.
Getting there.
You guys got banged up pretty good, but
Good. Approaching target. We have a lock. We're clear. Target confirmed. Standing
Insufficient
by.
funds.
I see him. Firehawk here.
I'm missing a team.
Firehawk standing by.
Yep,
We'll take
you
that area.
guys.
This one's
Reinforcements ready.
Reinforcements. Oh, the sniper reinforcements?
Unit
Yeah,
ready.
probably.
mine. Where do you need me?
Especially against a human player, oh man, that seeds so much chaos and just nonsense. It's very difficult to deal with.
Mammoth advancing. We're here.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Full Tiberium runs all the way through. Okay, let's start to
Unit
work
under
on a
attack.
secondary or tertiary or
On
whatever
hold.
number we are
Cancel.
on resource plan.
Cancel.
Stop that. Let's get
Training.
another surveyor out. We could actually move our
Got
MCV,
the
but
gun.
I never move my MCV out of my base.
Unit
What do you
lost.
need? Let's get to the
What the
front.
heck?
Armor superiority.
Upgrade
Yes,
complete.
You guys have freaking railguns. How did you get nuked?
Ready for base
Or
Stealth
killed or
unit
whatever.
detected.
Unrivaled.
Enemy base sighted.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, you guys are good to go?
Unit under attack.
It can sometimes be just as important to bring your guys to get healed up and repaired
Need some
than
more
to keep
space?
them in the fight. Now this has been very important
check it
because
out.
we've been able to use the same units over
This
and
might
over
work.
and over and over and over again, ensuring that we've got good
Building.
repairs. Our harvesters last longer because we've been able to make sure that we build this rig, keeping them up to date. Perfect, critical, making sure that if we got attacked by the air, we had the stuff we needed to bounce it back. Same thing with our units. When we know we got overwhelmed, we pulled them back a bit, just to make sure that we had some room.
Select target. Select target. Stealth unit detected.
We're just going to annihilate them. These mammoth tanks are definitely what the doctor ordered against these lightly armored structures.
Construction.
We're going to put everyone in aggressive stance. They're just going to have fun. We're not even going to micro. Just let them go to town.
What'd you have in
Unit
mind?
The
lost.
surveyor ought to be coming over soon. Yes, it will.
What do you have?
Yeah, not as done.
Ready here.
Unit under attack.
We're going to go with our hammerheads to the back. Make sure some of this back power is destroyed, considering I don't want to lose a land force trying to come through there.
Yes, sir.
These guys are toast. And of course, building another contingency plan, like I said. We have 2 refineries ready to deploy, defenses. This is something we should have done a while ago,
Keep it safe.
but I've been a little too busy with my bombers. I'll admit.
Unit promoted. Select target.
Let's get to the front.
Enemy defeated.
Bam.
You are victorious.
There we go. A solid mix. 1 versus 4. The same thing that I said in the last skirmish. We keep a diverse defense, try to make a diverse offense, or at least try to exploit where the enemy's not looking. And let's go back to that resource grid. Even though added up, 2 of these AI would have whooped the crap out of us, they didn't play through well. Of course, that's the AI. So that's just something there. Structures, I mean, you can kind of tell where we hit some trouble spots. In a quick review, this is where the avatars came through and the laser cannons. We needed to be a little more proactive on our defense. We got outrange, but of course, as I said before, we had an answer for it. We had a way to defend ourselves. We had a bit of Air Force to work that out. And then units, I mean, you can tell every single time we attacked, we lost, we attacked, we won, we attacked, you know, this all tells its own story here. You can also tell when we attacked, when we started to ramp up, and they started to lose. So these are the pivotal shifts right here, where you can see the change of war happening. Let's go ahead and review some stats. Not the 30 we were looking for before. 10 is still totally awesome, regardless. 529 to 51. I'm pretty impressed with that. That's pretty good. That tells us a different story together. We maintain our defense, we win, we attack strategically. That's what removed us from a ton of losses. Perfect. Structures destroyed, structures lost. Okay, a bit there. We were mostly playing a defensive game. Makes sense. Aside from that, light on our feet. Tried to stay at least. Let's check out the team total. Pound for pound, their team produced double the resources we produced. That's going to happen. They had 4 different players, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Lessons to take away: diversify your defense as well as your attack. Try to emphasize on the weaknesses of your opponent and strike quickly. The very worst thing that can happen is your enemy understands how you're going to attack and they react. That's the worst thing that can happen, because you need to build different units. Be light on your feet as well. Alright, going to wrap this one up. Twitch as well as YouTube, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the views, the subscribes, the likes. I appreciate the feedback too. Anytime you want to slide me a challenge, let me know. This is one I came up with, had a lot of fun with it. Again, appreciate everything. You guys take care, and I will see you next time.